everyone, and welcome again back to my channel. So today we are doing a create a sim for two very well-known characters, Jack Skellington and Sally. So trying to get into the Halloween spirit with it being Halloween night as it is, I decided that I would try to do something I've never really done before. I have never tried to really make a character from like a movie or a TV show, especially not like I mean, he's not, I guess he's kind of a monster, but like something that's, a little bit more supernatural. And so I actually had a lot of fun with this. I didn't want to make him look too cartoony, but I wanted to keep him very true to what we know, where he's very thin, he's tall, and he has more of a round face, but I still wanted him to be more human. Like if Jack Skellington was part human, really. I was disappointed that they did not have any black and white, like pinstriped suits for just with all the expansions and the packs that we have. There was a blue one, so I kind of decided to go with that dark blue suit there that you could see. But just because it was the closest that I could find to kind of what he wears in the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, and so I kind of wanted to try to keep it as true as possible. And guys, these two characters will be available in my gallery. For some reason, when I uploaded it, it said that there were mods in it, but there are no mods. There's no modded content on these characters. So please don't be afraid to download them. I wanted to keep it with using just what the company, I guess, but the expansions, the game packs and stuff packs, those type of things that we are already given in game to make it easy as possible if you do want to download them. So yeah, guys, I had a lot of fun. I tried to make his eyes really hollow for, because he's just got those big black holes for where his eyes are. So, and he doesn't have any eyebrows, and I did the best that I could with his mouth with what the in-game content is that they give us. And so I was pretty pleased with how it came out. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with it, and it was just something really outside my comfort zone. I would like to try to maybe build Jack Skellington's house because I do enjoy The Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie. I was never allowed to watch it as a kid because my parents thought it was too scary for us. Honestly, the mouth was probably the hardest part for me in doing this create a sim, just because I really wanted to get that big wide mouth. So I just tried stretching the lips to try to make it a little bit, more realistic and to try to make it look better. And for some reason it kept adding this stupid face mask, which is a separate mod that I have in here. So I just had to go through and remove all of that to make my life a little bit easier. I wanted to keep the rest of his clothing, like his pajamas, his hot weather and cold weather, all that stuff. I wanted to keep it pretty, in those neutral tones of blacks, grays, and whites. And, it was kind of interesting seeing him in other style clothing. And yes, I did keep his body style very, very slim because we know that he has extremely thin legs and arms and waist, and then he's a little bit bigger up top in the chest area. So I tried really hard to just try to make that work without making it look too ridiculous and out of place. So while I'm recording this, guys, as I mentioned, it's Halloween. And so I live in a neighborhood. My house is in this ginormous neighborhood, and there's like 5 billion kids. So I have to keep pausing this recording so I can go hand out candy. And guys, I had a kid straight up just reach into the bowl while I was handing it to other kids and just grab a handful and put it in there and like run off. And their sister was like, okay, they just stole. But yeah, kids, they don't understand that this candy is expensive. Like, it was literally like $30 just for me to buy 2 bags of candy. It's ridiculous. And there are so many kids in this neighborhood, so I will probably run out within like 30 minutes. But then I can just put a note on the door and then maybe I can just record and work on my videos in peace. But I also have to start work in like an hour and a half. So I'm trying to get this done before I start work so that I can post this for you guys. But yeah, so I was pretty happy with Jack Skellington. I gave him a very cheerful walk because he walks pretty happy with his head held high in the actual movie. And so I really wanted that persona to come through. So with Sally, I had a really fun time with her. She is definitely a unique character. And also, by the way, I did make both of these two Sims vampires. And the reason I did that was because there is access to all of those really dark eye socket circles. And I needed to have that as well as the vampire eyes so that I could really get their character across with their appearance and just their physical appearance. And so with Sally, I wanted to give her, a round face, a small nose, small mouth, and give her those those like orangey red lips and try to keep with her color tones, which is more of like the greens, browns, and like the oranges. And so I had so much fun with her. I made her pupils a lot smaller, just like in the movie, and try to, give her eyes that like pop appearance. But yeah, they didn't really have like necessarily, without me using custom content, like just a good long hairstyle for her. So I just kind of went with whatever I wanted, just what I felt looked good. And so yeah, you guys are more than welcome to change it if you would like. I won't be bothered by that. And then of course we know Sally like literally stitches herself up. So I of course added the stitching content to her. She has one side stitch that is next to her mouth, and then she has more of like a double one on her other cheek. And I was looking at reference pictures of her from online just so I could try to make sure I got her, as close as possible. There weren't any really great clothes options for me to give her. I mean, she wears kind of like a patchy sewn together outfit, so I just kind of tried to get, a simple one piece dress that kind of had that color tone with those browns and oranges once again. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that through. So guys, this was such a fun thing to do. Like, I had a blast doing this, and I'm really disappointed with myself that I'm getting to it like literally on the last day of October. But you know what? Better late than never. I guess I could still do builds like this through November if I wanted to, but I don't know. I've got some other ideas for some future creative Sims I might do just for fun. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what you guys think about these Sims. Let me know if you have recommendations for other things to try to help, alter them, or other ways to make them look a little bit more accurate, or if you like them, if you want to download them. Yes, they will be on my gallery under CATatoes, and that's uppercase CAT and then ATOES, like cats and potatoes, guys, because I love cats and I love potatoes, and those two things together make CATatoes. And it's also, cat is also my initials, so that is why I do that. But yeah, guys, I do and plan on doing some more create a Sims like this. It was really fun, and I'm trying to really push myself outside my comfort zone from things that I normally do when I play the Sims game, and I have had so much fun. And so I think you guys, if you have never tried this, like, you should definitely do it. And I felt inspired as well by some other simmers on YouTube that have recently done like Halloween town type builds, and I just thought that they were beautiful, and I was like, I would love to try to do something like this for Halloween. And I decided that this would be a good starting point for me to, because I felt like it wasn't going to be too challenging or too crazy and out there, but it's a good start. So I hope you guys enjoy these Sims. Let me know if you do, and if you guys end up creating like any kind of storyline with them or anything, I would love to hear your story ideas and see kind of where you take them. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely subscribe if you are interested in seeing more content, LP, speed builds, and creative Sims. And I will see you guys again next time.